Once again, you're at the desk of Lambeth College, Lambeth College Libraries at the Clapham Centre. The library isn't, of course, for everyone. The library is for members of staff and students of Lambeth College. There's no children allowed up here either due to college health and safety reasons. And of course, we do admit some honoured guests occasionally. Today's talk is about the rules of the college. What we're trying to do, we recognise that students come from different backgrounds, different ages, all over the place, and have different expectations. So what we try and do in the library is frame an environment that is a common learning and working experience for everybody. The notices around and about can act as a guide, but we basically expect you, when you come in here, to keep your voice on low, your mobile on silent, and your iPod so only you can hear it. We don't make these rules up for a laugh. We don't, if we did, they'd be funnier. I, for example, would ban anybody wearing Liverpool Football Club insignia from ever entering the library on the grounds that they're clearly beyond help. But what we are really here for is to help the students. Many of the rules are predicated on that, and they're based on the national laws. They're to do with health and safety, they're to do with anti-discriminatory legislation, they're to do with access for disabled people. Some of them are continuation of the college policies on things like no mobile phones, conversations, or eating in the classrooms, and we regard this very much as a classroom, as a learning environment, so it's a continuation of that. Some of the rules are based on basic manners and good practice, just on getting along with people, and some of them are based on student complaints. We do get complaints that there's too much noise in here, that people are misbehaving in a way, so it's part of it is actually coming from the students. With those in mind, there's a couple of things. We don't approve of eating in here, largely because it's a college policy, secondly because it's messy, and thirdly because we did have a mouse problem here for a while, which was quite embarrassing. Also, we're all right with drinking, but well, not alcohol obviously, but it must be in a screw-top bottle, because that way, if it falls over, it doesn't spill on any of the books or indeed yourself. So the library is actually designed for sight lines, which shoot straight down the library there. That's so we can see what's going on. So as the old song went, we are here, we are there, we are everywhere. And we will come up and challenge we will challenge challenging behaviour. I hate that expression, but basically we will. So whether you are talking in the silent study or shouting in the shelving, or even guzzling in the group study room, repeated warnings for the same offence will make staff angry. It's really not worth vexing the staff, because you wouldn't like me when I'm angry, I don't like me when I'm angry, nobody likes being told off. It's just not worth it. And with a bit of common sense, you can see the notices, you can see that people are learning here. It's just very easy to keep the environment how it's meant to be, which is a working environment for the students and staff of the college here.